Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. In today's live stream, we're going to be doing week 2 of the NFL. I am really sorry that my mic was muted last time. Real sorry. So, yes. But, week 2, here we go. First game of week 2. We did the NFC North, more like the, NFC West. We did Rams, Seahawks, I won in overtime. Cardinals, 49ers, I lost. And I was the Cardinals. So now we're gonna do the AFC North. First game is Steelers. First game.
Say I done powered up, level at 10,000 and climbing. No, I've been bad it. Tell them sucking it back from around me, man. What it is. Really, I just came here to gotta see this one on a billboard. Think that's good, Lord. I'm here, overflowing with the sauce. I'm never holding back. I'm going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragic. Before you knew what happened, ain't no explanation. This is second nature. All is automatic.
Here we go, guys. Uh-oh, no, I didn't want to do 6 recordings.
You fools hurt, Jesus will.
Today, from
Okay,
Heinz
here we go.
Field in Pittsburgh, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Heinz Field. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And here comes Ben Roethlisberger out onto the field ready to lead this Steeler offense.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But how about this for efficiency? Top 10 in career NFL passer rating. He's one of the top 5 winningest quarterbacks in NFL history. That's pretty darn good.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Now Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
29-yard line.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
At their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the pass.
He's got daylight. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Burrow's pass.
T. Higgins, 74 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Randy Bullock.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ebron's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bengals.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Steelers.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And able to find Green.
Burrow's pass. Complete to A.J.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, able to get there and pick it. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
2nd down pass.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Schuster. Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Roethlisberger's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
At their own 3-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 12 yards is the pickup there. And it'll move the chains. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. So a touch. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
As well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now it's Wilson. brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown,
Giovanni Bernard, 71 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back on. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Now they've completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Got the defense on their heels. 2 1st downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Steelers.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Ben Roethlisberger is sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 1-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. There he goes right side. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Burrow's pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all, and when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed, that's why he got all that yardage after the catch.
Timing, timing, timing.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon taking it in. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He'll rifle this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
Okay, so Cincinnati won their first game. And the Steelers lost their first game. Okay, next game. Browns versus Ravens.
Say I done powered up, level at 10,000 and climbing. No, I've been bad it. Tell them to get back from around me. What it is. Really, I just came here to gotta see this more gonna be a boy. Thank the good Lord, I'm gifted. Overflowing with the sauce. I'm never holding back. I'm going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragedy. For you knew what happened. Ain't no explanation. This is second nature. All is automatic.
I'm standing up. Fired up. Standing up. Fired up. Standing up. I'm fired up. Standing up. Fired up. Doing it. Just do your run.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Okay, we're going to be running the ball a lot, but we do also have backup.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a Cleveland Browns.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
47-yard line.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for
But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Mayfield to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
that's good.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Mayfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start with the option. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Jackson
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jackson toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Baltimore.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
All he's got to do is just...
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The ball carrier.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, 51 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
It's going to be 1-1.
His kick.
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
He had enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And now running right through him. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
going to the air again with Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 27 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick is good.
Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great.
And Andrews lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Jackson's pass complete.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield on first down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield, as the first half is winding down, and the Browns have taken the lead.
We took
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Jackson on the
now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's nope. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a
Wait,
hold.
I accepted that, and then...
are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And it's a fumble. Now the ball comes loose, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Baker Mayfield.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Jackson.
And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On second and goal, here's an option play left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
Tucker's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 27, Kareem Hunt.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of 3.
The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
4th down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he rifles it complete. Caught by Landry. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No gain on the play.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Jackson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
What happens if I push triangle?
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
Jackson's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Jackson. And Bryant's got it over the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He leaps over him. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. There's a nice move. Oh, now he bowls him over.
Today's final score, Browns.
The Browns win. Guys, I think that's also going to be the end of this live stream. Right now, where I live, it's pretty warm out. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I hope you guys have a very nice day. See you guys next time, and goodbye. I'm at